take you on a journey to show you how bad the garden is really. Let's go.
Potato.
Very cool.
That's a nice potato.
Okay, look.
Nice. Oh, so cute.
There's a basket right here. I see. There's a basket. Oh, wait, no,
I found one.
Whoa.
Like a bird buried their egg.
Oh, it's like liquid in it. Oh, I see. I'm gonna grab that. Oh, and that one. Oh, and that one. No.
I'm gonna grab this one.
A toad was living under the ground. Oh, so cute. Whoa. Before I run away. Come on.
Oh. That was a good.
Good job, Mommy. That was like super cool. Potato milk sounds yummy, like potato bread. It's so soft.
Looks like potatoes for dinner.
Yes.
I think so.
No. No.
Okay, you can put it down.
I want to hold it. I want to get wet. Can I hold it?
You're gonna be wet in the garden doing garden work. Hey you guys, my name is Taquisha and this is Our Freedom Song, and today we are going in the garden. It is the middle of July and I'm going to give you a very real, a very personal and real look at how the garden is doing. What is dying? Stuff is dying. But what is doing well? We are in South Carolina in zone 8B, and so we do have a long growing season. So the trick to getting this right is not succession planting in an area that is going to then need to be planted with our fall crops next month. And so I wrote it all down this morning, got my plan together on what can be planted and where without disrupting our fall plan. So I'm not going to come in here and pull everything out because there's still time for things to grow. I won't plant anything in a place where I need to then plant our fall crops into the soil next month. And so some logistics going on here, but we got this, right? As you can see, I mean, I'm already sweating. I got the sweat mustache, and yes, I have on this sweater. I know I need to take off the sweater. And the bugs really haven't been terribly bad. I am going to put my sleeves on and get out here and get to work. As the scorching July sun beats down upon us, we find ourselves faced with a challenging yet beautiful sight in the garden. Some of the most anticipated crops may be at the point of withering away, and it's natural to feel disheartened. So I wanted to take this time while we toured our garden together to encourage you not to give up, and to look closely for the life that is folded in among the dying. We can still find joy even now in our garden. We get this unique opportunity to witness the cycle of life unfold before our eyes. The withered plants, though they may seem like a loss, serve as a reminder of the passage of time and the impermanence of all things. But amongst them, when we look closely, we'll see a symphony of life still very much so thriving. The vibrant green leaves, the colorful blooms, the buzzing of the pollinators, all reminding us that life's persistence knows no bounds. Gardening, my friends, is not solely about reaping a bountiful harvest or achieving amazingly pleasing aesthetics, although these things truly make my heart so happy. It is an art that teaches us patience, resilience, and the beauty of life that can only come from the death of a thing. Here in this very garden, life and death dance together in harmony, giving seed to the sower and a joyful heart with its harvest to the one that has faithfully placed their hand to the plow. Let us, if we can, embrace this balance and truly find joy even in the dead things. I, like so many of you, am feeling the intensity of these relentlessly hot days. I have moments when I'd much rather look at the garden through my window, considering spending the rest of these summer days thinking about the glory of fall in all of its splendor, or gaze upon our gorgeous greenhouse from a perfectly air-conditioned seat in the comfort of my favorite chair. Then I remember the entrance to our garden and how that magical archway covered in sweet Carolina jasmine vines that we planted with our very own hands, dreaming of the day that it would be the very thing that it has become, and now has the incredible ability to cast this perfect shade just when you need it. So I take heart, and I hope that you will too, staying steadfast in your dedication to do the very best with the season that the garden is in right now. Looking beyond the setbacks and seeing the beauty in the struggle, allowing the living and the dying in the garden to remind us that life is a journey, and we have the privilege to create a space that embraces the complexities of life. I truly believe that gardening on any and in every scale allows us to grow as individuals. There are so many beautiful lessons to be learned in every single season that the garden has the privilege of teaching us. So let us carry on, my friends, in the heat of summer, in that scorching heat, with renewed determination and a deeper understanding of the beauty that lies within the dead and living, found all inside of the same garden. Dead among the living. Yes, there's dead among the living. I hope that this would encourage you not to give up, to not give up. Let's continue on with this season and all that it has for us. We are going to conquer in every way that we possibly can, even when it's 100 degrees outside. We are still going to see what it is that we can do. How can we be fruitful? What can we plant? What can we prune back so that other things can grow? What can we do to prepare for the next season, even in this one? And so what we are about to do is go ahead and prune back what needs to be pruned back and plant what needs to be planted. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna look forward to the rest of our summer garden. plan for any sunflower that's just leaning. If it's next to other sunflowers, we're just going to pull it up and bind them together so that they can dry all together and not be leaning over in every walkway. Using some zip ties for that. We're going to plant everything over here in a pot. All of these things are ready to go into the ground, and so we are going to be planting all of these things in their respective places. Be picking up any random things and trash and doing away with that so that the garden is nice and tidy. About you, but chaos and confusion makes me feel overwhelmed. And so yes, the garden is dying. Yes, it's hot. Yes, all of those things, but those things are more manageable when we stay on top of pruning and we stay on top of just keeping everything in its place. Because when everything is just all over the place and it's dying, it's like, I am not going out there. But if we're pruning back and we're just making everything nice and clean and organized, it really honestly does help all of it. It makes a nice clear space in our brain, and we feel like it is, well, at least I do. I feel like it is manageable and doable, and I don't feel like overwhelmed. And so I like to keep things as tidy as possible, especially when it's hot, because that's enough reason already not to come out into the garden. So I want to make sure that I don't give myself more reasons not to come out here and do the things that needs to be done in order to have a very beautiful garden space. So that is the plan. Anything that is in the walkway, even the beautiful flowers, we just want to get those pushed back into its section. We want to get these walkways cleaned up so that when we're walking through the walkway, it feels nice and tidy, doesn't feel like something just wants to jump out at you. But everything feels nice, and so we are going to work towards that end today. Okay, so I'm ready. I took off my sweater. I have my sleeves on. These are Farmer Defense sleeves, and so it's going to keep me a lot cooler while I'm out here working in the heat without, allowing the sun to affect my arms. It's also going to protect me from the bugs, so it's a win-win. Got something nice to drink, some scissors, we had some shears. I called for backup, and so we are about to whip this garden into shape. After we get this garden together, I'm going to give you guys another very beautiful look, and so definitely stay tuned. Let's do this.
Baby, John. Wait, mommy. Is this sweetener?
That is stevia.
Yes. Escape.
That was really cute. should go get a drink of water. Okay. You got dry seeds? Yeah, those are dry. So we'll be able to plant those again. Yeah, we'll plant those again. You're going to put those tall ones inside that black crate.